codes. They're pretty neat, you know. We've all been guilty of using a little cheeky little cheat code every once in a while, maybe for the simple fact that you're stuck on one level and you just need that cheat code just to help you a little bit, or maybe for the fact that you're dirty little, never mind, that's a little raunchy sounding. Or maybe it's because you decided the morning that you woke up that, hey, I'm gonna be the closest thing to Saddam Hussein levels of awful today. But either way, I feel like we can all generally agree that cheat codes, they're pretty fucking awesome. Cheat codes. Without them, we wouldn't have things like, hey, let's spawn in a tank and just have a massive rampage in the city and see how long we can last. Competitions with our friends in Grand Theft Auto, the debug mode in Sonic 2, or things like the blood code in the original Mortal Kombat. Ah, yes, cheat codes can be a blessing, but they can also be a curse depending on who's behind the mask.
No one cared who I was until I put on the mask.
But today, my gamer gents and gamerettes, I wanted to just talk about cheat codes in general, from their history from the thens to the nows. But I can't start this off right without talking about the infamous Konami code. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start. With just those simple commands, Konami created the world's most universally known cheat code ever. The history of the code starts from the 1986 release of Gradius, in which inputting in said code would grant the player with all the power-ups in the game. But the code really blew up once Contra came out, and inputting in said code would grant the player 30 extra lives.
It's not much of an understatement when I say the Konami code is huge.
Legit, the Konami code has had such an impact in gaming that it can do anything from giving you 30 extra lives to giving you a money-grubbing ex-wife, 2 kids, and a house mortgage that you just can't pay off. But cheat codes from then on have only gotten more complex and just creative. Like in GoldenEye 007 for the N64, where instead of having to input the cheat codes, you had to basically earn them.
Anything from
all guns, 2x grenade launcher, invincibility, invisibility, tiny bond, paintball mode, and DK mode was nothing but big head mode, which oddly was basically a staple for games back in that time period. Games like Spyro, Year of the Dragon, Tekken 2, Playboy, the man, Playboy? I'm sorry, what? But even god diddly damn sport games had a little fun dipping their crusty ass toes into the pool that is known as cheats. Like NBA Jam. But when I mention NBA Jam, I'm talking about the 2010 version in which by doing the inputs left 13 times and then pressing the plus button, you can play as goddamn Obama. That's right, Mr. I'm gonna pre himself playing against Mr.
Fool me, we can't get fooled again.
But besides what I like to call the Obama code, you can also play as fucking J. Cole and the goddamn Beastie Boys.
Nice.
The Tony Hawk's Pro Skater series of games had some fun cheat codes to play around with too. Specifically, my wet dreams too. I mean Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. The amount of cheat codes in this game are just phenomenal. You can have disco lights, wireframe mode, and so much more. But I have 3 very specific cheats: moon physics, jetpack mode, and unlimited special meter. Now go have some fun, kiddos. My personal types of favorite cheats, though, have to be the fuck around ones. Like the Thups 2 cheats I mentioned just a minute ago, or in Star Wars Rogue Squadron for the good old N64, where typing in the passcode colonoscopy unlocks your stepdad's old 1969 Buick Electra convertible that you're able to fly around and shoot. You can shoot down fucking TIE fighters. Quick, boy, run to the store and get me a beer. Take my car. Yes, sir. Nevertheless, one of the major game studios I would call the king of all fuck-around cheats is none other than Rockstar. Bam, Max Payne, invincibility, and unlimited bullet time, which, as that sexy bastard NakeyJakey puts it,
is as pleasurable as it sounds.
And Grand Theft Auto. Okay, like Grand Theft Auto is what made Rockstar the king of all fuck around cheats. San Andreas, oh my god, dude. look at this list, man. Like, this has to be the most creative GTA in terms of cheats. Like, bro, holy shit. You got motherfucking flying boat cheats, jetpacks, a riot code, flying cars. You're able to harness the power of Jesus and just drive on water. Fucking Jesus car. And of course, as previously mentioned, giving yourself all the weapons in the game, ammo, armor, spawning in tanks, jets, and etc. just to see how long you can last. GTA San Andreas is what I would consider the holy grail of all GTA cheats. I mean, yeah, sure, GTA 5 has its fair share of fun cheats like the explosive punch and the Skyfall cheat, to name a few, but I don't see no riot cheat or Jesus car. Okay? None of that. Something that I think is cool about cheat codes is that they don't have to necessarily be cheeky little input or something you have to type in. Example A standing for bad ass. Metal Gear Solid 3. Good segue, Austin. MGS3 has a boss fight against a old ass man named The End. Do you get the joke? I mean, it's funny. Right? I mean, it's the end. It's okay. I'll just jump off a bridge. Now you'd think you'd have to do the boss fight, right? Well, not in the House of Kojima. By setting your PS2's internal clock a week ahead, you can completely avoid the boss fight because guess what? Time killed him. Just the fact of a week passing killed him. It's very obvious that the heyday for cheats was in the N64, PS1 to GameCube, PS2, and original Xbox era. I could even argue that maybe even the early days of the 7th gen consoles as well. But nowadays we have things like hacks, mods, and bonus features. Now where that stuff is cool, it just doesn't really satisfy that gamer feel of flipping through an old cheat code book or looking it up on GameFAQs. Truly, cheat codes will never, unfortunately, be how like they were back in the old days, but on the fortunate side, we have things like mods and hacks, which I plan on making a whole nother video on, just on those subjects alone, or maybe I'll combine them together because mods and hacks are kind of the same, but shut up. But thank you for watching my video and dealing with my absolutely shitty upload schedule. I promise I'll try to get a better, with that. And yeah, hope you guys have a good day. Bye.